Will everyone please rise? Who gives this woman to be married to this man? به نام پروردگار مهرآفرین. ستایش خداوندی را سزاست که هستی آفرید و زیبایی و این همه را در سایه مهر. درود به مهر، مهر پاینده و پرفروغ که از پرتو درخشانش جانها آرامش می‌یابد و روانها شاد می شود. خانم ها آقایان سلام، نیلوفر نوری هستم از جانب عروس و داماد عزیزمون سروناز و آریا خدمت شما میهمانان عزیز و گرامی خیر مقدم عرض می کنم. Good evening ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the bride and groom, Sarvanaz and Arya, I would like to welcome you all to this very special gathering. امروز 30 ژوئیه 2016 میلادی مصادف با 9 مرداد ماه 1395 خورشیدی روزی است فراموش نشدنی. ما گرد هم آمده ایم که شاهد پیوند این زوج دوست داشتنی و 2 فامیل محترمشون باشیم. Thank you. Today, July 30th, 2016 is such a wonderful day, and this a very special moment in the life of Sarvanaz and Arya. We are gathered here to witness the union of 2 loving individuals and the coming together of their family. As French writer Marcel Proust said, Soyons reconnaissants aux personnes qui nous rendent heureux. Ils sont les charmants jardiniers parce que nos âmes sont fleuries. Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. You are the people who make the souls of Sarvanaz and Arya blossom. We want to acknowledge and thank all of you for your support and participation. We have family members from both sides who have traveled from near and far. We have Arya's friends, Sarvanaz's friends, all here. Welcome. We would also like to acknowledge those loved ones who are no longer here, especially Arya's beloved grandmother, Shukuh Aziz, who is certainly here in spirit and whose spirit is smiling down on this joyous event. مامان بزرگ شکوه عزیز که روح و روانشان با شادی در کنار ماست. با حافظ شروع می کنم که می گوید از صدای سخن عشق ندیدم خوشتر، یادگاری که در این گنبد دوار بماند. We begin with the words of Hafiz, a 14th century Persian poet and mystic whose poetry is believed by many to be divinely inspired. He says, I have never heard of a more beautiful melody than the words of love, a token that lingers in this revolving sphere. Love, this incredible force that has brought the 2 of you together and to this very special moment in your lives, is what gives life meaning and what makes the soul blossom. Sarvanaz and Arya, the love that you have found in each other, many search an entire lifetime for. So know its worth and nourish it always. Those of you that know Sarvanaz and Arya know that they've been looking for true love for some time. And finding that love is not always easy. I think their sentiments are conveyed well by Nizami, the 12th century Persian poet, who says, پرورده عشق شد سرشتم، جز عشق مباد سرنوشتم. آن دل که بود ز عشق خالی، سیلاب غمش برد حالی. یارب به خدایی خداییت، وانگه به کمال کبریاییت. از عشق به غایتی رسانم، کو ماند اگرچه من نمانم. از چشمه عشق ده مرا این سرمه مکن ز چشم من دور. گرچه ز شراب عشق مستم، عاشق تر از این کنم که هستم. Nizami says, my essence is nourished by love, and I want nothing but love as my destiny. And then he prays to a higher being, saying, fill me with love and elevate me to its level, until only love remains, though I no longer do. So I have to tell the guests about the first time I had the pleasure of meeting these two. Their love and respect for each other, for one another's families, really came through. They also shared with me the story of their first meeting and their impressions. Both of them were so taken with one another. Arya described Sarvanaz as a princess, which she is, and Sarvanaz spoke about what a handsome gentleman she had found Arya to be. So I think it was a very special spark the day these two met. But we all know that their story was written long before that first meeting. In the words of Rumi, the Persian poet and mystic, the moment I heard my first love story, I began seeking you, not realizing the search was useless. Lovers don't meet somewhere along the way. They are in one another's souls from the beginning. So with these words and sentiments, we begin the couple's marriage ceremony. I'd like to ask the ladies to please come up and spread the unity cloth over the couple's heads. First, I will ask the bride and groom to give me consent to officiate this marriage, as is customary during Persian weddings, and then they will exchange their vows. Please. And with the mothers of the bride and groom, از مادران عروس و دامادم خواهش میکنم تشریف بیارید برای سابیدن قند. Mothers, please come up to begin the sugar ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony that you're witness to has taken place this way for thousands of years, incorporating many aspects of nature and the elements of earth, wind, fire, and water, symbolizing the union of body, spirit, and soul. The beautiful spread that you see here, the Sofre Ard, has been so graciously put together, full of symbolic, artistic items, with each item believed to bring prosperity and happiness to the couple's life and marriage. Sarvanaz and Arya are facing a mirror, which symbolizes physical and spiritual reflection. The candles represent light and warmth in their lives. There are food items symbolizing abundance and prosperity, flowers symbolizing growth and beauty, hoping for all that in the lives of the couple. And other ladies are welcome to join. Khale Arus Khanum, befirmayid lutfan, to join in this sprinkling of sweetness in the couple's life. On the spread are also decorated eggs and nuts and shells. I'm sure you can guess what those symbolize. Fertility. We are hoping that Sarvanaz and Arya will have many healthy babies. And these ladies are kindly rubbing sugar loaves and spreading sweetness in the life of the couple. So everything is so beautiful today. Love is in the air. Our beautiful bride, Sarvanaz, and our handsome groom, Arya. But there is one challenge, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you not familiar with the Persian wedding ceremony, our challenge today will actually be getting a yes from the bride. I will explain as we proceed. So first it's the groom's turn. Are you ready, Mr. Groom? جناب آقای آریا سیروس مرتضوی، آیا به من وکالت می دهید که شما را به عقد دائمی سرکار خانم دکتر سروناز علی بیگی درآورم؟ Dear Mr. Arya Sirus Mortazavi, do you give me permission to officiate this marriage between you and Miss Sarvanaz Ali Begi as husband and wife? Thank you very much. And now it's the bride's turn. خانم دکتر سروناز علی بیگی، آیا به من وکالت می دهید که شما را به عقد دائمی جناب آقای آریا سیروس مرتضوی درآورم؟ Dear Ms. Sarvanaz Ali Begi, do you give me permission to officiate this marriage between you and Mr. Arya Sirus Mortazavi? I'm asking Sarvanaz if she takes Arya's hand in marriage, and they're saying the bride has gone to play with Chichu. Well, I'm sure she will be back soon. I told you this may not be simple. Arya, Persians believe that hearing this yes is the greatest task of your life. In the old days, the groom would be seated outside the door, and the bride's girlfriends would tease him and say, she's not here. She's gone out to play with Chichu. So let's try again. She's not. And to see if we can get a yes for the groom. خانم دکتر سروناز علی بیگی، آیا به من وکالت می دهید که شما را به عقد دائمی جناب آقای آریا سیروس مرتضوی درآورم؟ Dear Ms. Sarvanaz Ali Begi, do you give me permission to officiate this marriage between you and Mr. Arya Sirus Mortazavi as husband and wife? Now they're saying the bride has gone to the hospital to see her patients. I'm sure the groom is getting anxious. You know, before we give this another try, I want to share that one of the loveliest stories this couple shared with me was of the proposal, and specifically the beautiful ring that Arya had so thoughtfully designed, which even had Chichu on there. And he proposed in one of the most beautiful places in California, overlooking the majestic Pacific Ocean. I was looking the other day for an appropriate poem to share, and I found one by Hafiz called Sarvanaz. ای سروناز حسن که خوش می روی به ناز، ای سروناز حسن که خوش می روی به ناز، عشاق را به ناز تو هر لحظه صد نیاز، فرخنده باد طلعت خوبت که در ازل ببریدند بر قد سروت قبای ناز، آن را که بوی عنبر زلف تو آرزوست، یعنی حافظ اینجا آریا رو داره میگه، چون عود گو بر آتش سودا بسوز و بساز. Hafiz is saying to Sarvanaz, who is so brilliant and so beautiful, that Sarvanaz, you have a wonderful destiny, and he urges you to take the hand of the one that longs for the scent of your tresses, that's Arya, and who longs to be with you. And you know, it's important to listen to Hafiz's advice, because he's always right. So with that, let's ask you again, خانم دکتر سروناز علی بیگی، آیا به من وکالت می دهید که شما را به عنوان همسر، همدوش و همکوش در زندگی مشترک با یک دنیا عشق به عقد دائمی جناب آقای آریا سیروس مرتضوی درآورم؟ Dear Ms. Sarvanaz Ali Begi, do you give me permission to officiate this marriage between you and Mr. Arya Sirus Mortazavi as husband and wife. Thank you. Thank you very much, bride and groom. Thank you, ladies, for all your help. And thank you, Hafiz. Honey is a symbol of sweetness and prosperity in many traditions and is used during the Persian wedding ceremony to add sweetness to the couple's married life. Thank you, Golnaz. Bride and groom, please stand. Please come here, hold hands, and look at each other. And now for your vows in English. Please respond with I do. Will you, Arya, take Sarvanaz to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Will you, Sarvanaz, take Arya to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the couple has written their own vows that they will share with you. I want to warn you in advance that these are very emotional words, and I hope you have a tissue handy. As you're holding your hands and before you exchange your rings, I'd like to share a poem about hands. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will together build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children and your family as one. فریدون مشیری میگوید از دل و دیده گرامی‌تر هم آیا هست؟ آری هست. از دل و دیده گرامی‌تر دست. And now for the ring exchange, I'd like to ask the best man, Mr. Michael Lagrange, to please come up with the couple's rings.
Sarvanaz, I give you this ring
As a symbol of my commitment
as a symbol of my commitment
to love, honor, and respect you.
to love, honor, and respect you.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Very, very good. And Sarvanaz, please. Thank you, Michael.
Arya, I give you this ring
As a symbol of my commitment
as a symbol of my commitment
to love, honor, and respect you.
to love, honor, and respect you.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Very good. Thank you. بادا مبارک در جهان سور و عروسی های ما. سور و عروسی را خدا ببرید بر بالای ما. اکنون بر اساس عقد جاری شده شما زوج عزیز رو زن و شوهر اعلام می کنم و براتون آرزوی خوشبختی و سعادت دارم. And now according to this ceremony of marriage and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I pronounce you husband and wife and wish you a lifetime full of happiness and health. Hold on. Let's have your first kiss as a married couple. Will everyone please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great honor and pleasure to announce for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Mortazavi.